Ukraine's defense forces operate dozens of Gepard systems which have proven to be highly effective tools in the hands of Ukrainian warriors against long-range attack drones and even missiles launched by Russian occupation forces, according to Defense Express media outlet. I was impressed. It is a very powerful, mobile and effective weapon. This machine allows us to shoot down enemy aerial threats, unmanned aerial vehicles, cruise missiles and reconnaissance drones. It can detect and destroy all these targets, said Andriy, a Gepard crew commander of the 1021st Anti-Aircraft Artillery Regiment, in an Army TV report. When asked how much time is generally needed to engage a target, the serviceman responded, "It all depends on the target's parameters, its speed, altitude, course and flight trajectory. In some cases, the Gepard has shot down UAVs with just 2 or 3 rounds. During our first engagement, we downed a UAV at a range of 3 kilometers using 11 rounds. One of the vehicles shown in the video has markings indicating the downing of 8 Russian drones achieved within just a month and a half." Andriy emphasizes that the human factor, specifically the crew's experience and training, plays a crucial role. When asked about the top 3 weapons against Russian drones, he stated, "For me, the top 3 are the Gepard and the Gepard. That's it. It works perfectly against shaheeds and even against missiles. We have shot down 4 missiles and 28 shaheeds," said gunner operator Shaheed, sharing his experience with the system. Earlier, Defense Express reported that an upgraded Ukrainian Gepard with an improved radar system would serve as a starting point for joint projects with KNDS Deutschland. Unique version of the Gepard anti-aircraft tank will be created in Ukraine as part of a joint project with KNDS Deutschland. The company's CEO, Ralph Ketzel, told Defense Express in an interview, among other details, of future cooperation between the European defense giant and the Ukrainian defense industrial complex. The updated Gepard self-propelled air defense system will see improved target observation capabilities. We have the latest version of the Gepard, but we also have a batch of older machines. We would be happy if, within this partnership, we could create a Ukrainian version with an upgraded radar and an enhanced tracking system, Ketzel said. The choice of the Gepard as the first step in developing the architecture of future cooperation with the Ukrainian defense industry, he explained as follows. The Leopard tanks, the PZH-2000 self-propelled howitzers and other systems are already used by the Ukrainian defense forces and may be somewhat simpler to maintain than the Gepard fire control system. We know that their technical maintenance is done either in Ukraine by our partner company Rheinmetall in the framework of their joint venture or outside the country at our plants and other facilities. A video has been published online showing the moment of a dangerous approach between a Russian Su-35 fighter and a French combat drone MQ-9 Reaper over the Mediterranean Sea. The head of the French Ministry of Defense, Sébastien Lecornu, hastened to complain on one of the Western social networks about the dangerous actions of the Russian fighter, which could have led to the loss of control and crash of the MQ-9 Reaper UAV. According to Lecornu, a Russian Aerospace Forces Su-35 made 3 passes over an MQ-9 Reaper that was carrying out a reconnaissance mission in international airspace over the eastern Mediterranean. The French Defense Minister called the actions aggressive, deliberate, and unacceptable. With a maneuver captured on camera by a French drone, the Russian pilot sent a clear signal to the MQ-9 Reaper operator that he should leave the area. Reapers have repeatedly approached Russia's borders in the past while conducting reconnaissance missions. Tensions between Russia and France are worsening as Paris's support of Kyiv remains steadfast. An increase in tensions between Paris and Moscow and possible attacks could trigger Article 5 of the alliance's charter, which states that a strike on one member state would be met with a collective response. The MQ-9 Reaper drone, utilized by France in this instance, is an unmanned aircraft system developed by General Atomics Aeronautical Systems to fly at medium-high altitudes for long flights, according to Global Defense News. The Su-35 fighter jets have been frequently utilized by Russia in attacks on Ukraine since February 2022. Not the first time Russian fighter jets have previously targeted MQ-9 Reaper drones. 2 Russian Su-27 aircraft conducted an unsafe and unprofessional intercept with a U.S. Air Force Reaper drone operating in international airspace over the Black Sea in March of 2023. In this instance, the U.S. Reaper drone was struck and downed, and Russian authorities later said they would try to locate the remnants of the drone in the sea. The altercation between France and Russia in international airspace comes amid an increase in airspace incidents involving Moscow. NATO has since bulked up its defenses by launching 2 new multinational high-visibility initiatives to improve the protection of its airspace and strengthen its deterrence and defense, according to NATO's press release.